I'm not really sure why so many people were hating on this shoe, but is it one of Salehe Bembury's best ever? Hello and welcome, this is Best Foot Forward Shoes. My name is Harrison Cable, thank you so much for checking out this video. Today we are looking at the latest collaboration between New Balance and Salehe Bembury on this 530 silhouette.
Yeah.
So Salehe Bembury is one of the, if not the best collaborator in sneakers right now. I would argue that some of his collaborations with brands are the best collaborations that that brand has ever done, and his style is incredibly unique and his signature footprint is absolutely second to none. And a lot of people, of course, are going to be critiquing his work. And so when we first saw images of this shoe in early 2024, in around May or June, obviously people are going to have opinions. And from first look, these photos looked like these were fluoro lime green shoes, which looked basically impossible to try and pair with any sort of outfit just simply because of the color. But then we saw a release in Copenhagen in Denmark. They did an in-person, in-store signing with Salahe himself. Only a very small amount of people got those shoes, and then they released worldwide and around Australia in select retailers and on the New Balance website just last week. So they were very easy to cop. They were sitting basically for like a day and a half. They didn't sell out quickly at all, which if you put Salehe Bembury's name on something, obviously you're going to be thinking that it's going to be selling out. But it kind of shows that people were definitely hating on this shoe and not really loving the way that it looked. And I can say that I was one of those people where I first saw them and I was like, there's no way I'm going to get them. But then I saw some different photos where they looked a little bit more toned down, and I'm happy to say that I was wrong. I was definitely surprised at how toned down and almost like opaque and pastel they look instead of this like fluoro color, which a lot of people thought they were. Don't get me wrong, they are very loud. Like, they're definitely a very loud, summery type shoe, which is perfect for Australia because it is getting incredibly hot here recently, but it is definitely not as loud as it initially looked. First of all, I did want to say a huge thanks to everyone who has recently subscribed. We just reached 1,000 subscribers, which is amazing, which is completely blowing my mind, to be honest. Like, I can't believe it. Thank you so much to everyone who has watched all these videos and liked them and given me any sort of positivity in the comments or my DMs on Instagram. It's so awesome. Thank you so much to everybody. Really enjoying making the podcast and doing some more sneaker videos. I'm really amazed at all the support. So thank you so much to everyone. First of all, let's have a look at some of the materials on this shoe. So from the very bottom, you have this purple outsole, which is done in this very, very nice solid rubber. This traction pattern it's obviously meant for running. The 530 is a retro running shoe. It has a pedigree. It definitely holds up in terms of comfort, but we'll get into that in a little bit. You have this purple color here, this singular purple, as well as this really bright green on the insole there. You also have the New Balance logo there in the little tiny strip of pink, and then you have a little bit of exposed foam just down there. Now that exposed foam is the Absorb technology, which New Balance usually employs on its lower grade models, whereas you usually have like the 2002Rs or 1906 that have the gel pods. So this Absorb technology is definitely lower grade, but it's still very comfortable. The color on this is probably my least favorite. It's almost like a browny olive green. It's definitely a little bit sick colored. It's not the best colored, but anyway, we'll get over that. Moving up from there, you have this single toned mesh in the almost like a off fluoro is what I'm going to call it. It's not really a green, it's not really yellow, it's kind of in between. It's almost like what a tennis ball, imagine what that looks like. A little bit toned down color from that, like an old tennis ball, let's call it. That's not the most appetizing way to describe a shoe, but that's pretty much what the color is. You have a fair amount of long-haired suede around the mudguard just here, and that's really the only place where that long-haired suede is, because you have some de-embossed patterns on this short-haired suede which goes around the eye stays around the midfoot here, and then there's another almost darker yellow tone of suede just on the back here, again with the de-embossed pattern. So far there's mesh, there's suede, there's also a little bit of silver on this shoe as well. There's a silver fake leather paneling. It's definitely not anything crazy. It's not good quality leather at all. It is very fake. It is very plastic coated. Nothing special on that one at all. The tongue has a little bit of padding around. It's mainly just this almost off green olive colored mesh again. The Salehe Bembury branding on the tongue right there. And then there's some more Salehe Bembury branding around on the outside of the shoe there as well. And then of course it would not be a New Balance or Salehe Bembury collaboration without his signature footprint or fingerprint on the shoe. The N logo has tiny little details, almost like looking like a fingerprint, which is pretty cool. So again, like I said, the small little details really are what make this shoe. And if you just saw this just kind of walking around, you didn't really know what the shoe was, you wouldn't really think it was that special. You just think it was a loud fluoro style shoe. But looking at it a little bit up closely, it definitely has some more hidden details that you don't really understand until you look at it closely. For sizing on this shoe, this is my first 530 of New Balance. So I went with my true to size, which is I usually get in New Balance, which is a size 9, which is a 42.5 euro. And I would definitely recommend staying with true to size. I did have a tiny little bit, like a little tiny fingers bit of room just at the top, but nothing uncomfortable. I didn't feel like I was swimming around in the shoe. I'm usually going to be wearing these with thin to athletic socks, so a little tiny bit of room allows a tiny little bit of movement as you're running or walking fast, so I'm not worried about that at all. I would stick true to size for sure. Now for comfort on them, they have a very basic looking insole in there. Nothing special on the side. There is a fair amount of comfort around the ankle padding here in almost a tennis ball style color, as like what I said before. And overall, I feel like it really does hug your heel. I wasn't getting any heel slippage, so the comfort is definitely there. You can feel the Absorb technology. I tightened them up pretty tight, so they had a really nice amount of mid-foot lockdown, and I was pretty happy with them. They literally are meant for all-day use. The only thing that was kind of annoying to me was the laces. So they come in this, normal kind of rounded style, almost off-white, yellowy kind of color, and I wasn't a huge fan of them. To me, I really wish that they had brought some laces that just pop. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get some other laces and I'm gonna put them in and see what you guys think. There we go. But yeah, overall, these are definitely not the most premium shoes you're ever going to buy, especially from New Balance or Salehe Bembury, but hey, that's reflected in the price point. They were only 180 Australian dollars, which is like 120 American, so pretty cheap, very affordable. They were pretty easy to get, which is pretty nice. So if you enjoy loud mesh runners that you are going to be able to wear all day with a lot of comfort, these are definitely the shoe for you. So thank you so much to everyone. Hit subscribe down below if you have not already. Thank you so much to everyone who has watched, and hit me up on Instagram if you want to let me know which lace option you think looks better. Thank you so much to everybody. You have a good day.